to Ashford. Dink through. Buffon gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Costa Curta looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Rashford. Eto'o powering forward here. That's going to go a long way. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shapes to shoot! He scores! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Mbappe is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gullit carries the ball down the right. Can he finish? Good strike, quite an alarm. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's nice. Hangs one in. Oh, well played, well played. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Eto'o. Neymar. Now it's Rashford. Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nesta. Ball played for Nesta. Costa Curta. For Nesta. Costa Curta. And back to the keeper they go. And it's Thuram. It's Cannavaro. Thuram. Gullit. Played out to the right. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Cannavaro. Nesta. And it's Cannavaro. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And here's Mbappe, and this is Eto'o. Neymar. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. He's had it taken off him. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vieira can so cleverly bypass the press. And time is up. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So we're up and running. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
And I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Some really good ball movement. That's a lovely, neat pass. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Chips it through. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really... It's Van Basten! Oh, within an inch or two.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Azar. And it's Modric. And Serginho. Serginho has it in a wide position. Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Oh, it's unfortunate. Took a touch off the defender, and that can happen.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come.
Chance! Driving forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Modric.
Oh, great feat, that.
Modric couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Rashford.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
There's the delivery. And he's heaved it away. Neymar. And it's Rashford. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Rashford really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's picked out the run. Messi. Now Van Basten. Shifted it to the flank. Gets a good foot in there. Spread it left. And here's Rashford. Nice looking ball. Looking for the run. Modric. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Messi. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Modric. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, easy pickings there. Rashford is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know.
Azar! Milan with the corner, they're first. It's not an especially good pass, that. Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Serginho. He won't be happy with that one. Now, what about a counter-attack? Spread out to the left.
Borussia Dortmund certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Serginho. And Koundé. Azar. Messi. To Azar. And it's Rodri. Now that looks a decent ball. That is a brilliant interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Koundé aims beyond the defence. Hazard hangs, he gets big! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Neymar, that's a good ball. A lot of... Neymar! Goal! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. And there is the half-time whistle. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Borussia Dortmund are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And that's the second half started. And it's Ronaldinho. Modric. To Azar. And it's Koundé. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Koundé is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's neat. Pinches it off him. It'll be a throw-in. Bale challenged just a bit on the firm side. Rashford knocks it into space. Now it's Rashford. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Yaya Toure. That's an imaginative pass. No luck with that dink over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's Rashford. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Neymar. Taken back almost at once. And this is Neymar. Messi. Neymar. That is lovely. Bale. So we've reached the hour mark. Can he spark a counter here? Rashford. Bale. Bale goes on a charge down the left. Tries to pass it through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Hazard making good progress on the right-hand side. Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Can he get on the end of this? And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Milan have their second corner now. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. Showing great feet there. Rashford was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Neymar, that's really well manoeuvred. Rodri. Hazard. Yaya Toure produces the perfect tackle there. Modric. Hazard. Oh, this is a terrific run.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Yaya Toure. Odo. For Yaya Toure. Passing is crisp and sharp. Bale picks it up out wide. Very nicely done. Rashford. Bale chooses to go back. And the shot! And again! Modric.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And this is Van Basten. And this is Neymar. Neymar proves just a little bit too strong. And this is Van Basten. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be.
Evet, Evet arkadaşlar, leg futbola hoş geldiniz. Görüyorsunuz arkadaşlar, leg yapan rakipleri hemen ataklarda nasıl mesela hemen kastırıyorlar. İşte böylelikle sizi engelliyorlar arkadaşlar. Leg yaptığı için oyuncunuz koş atmayı bırakıyor ve siz böyle yavaşlıyorsunuz, ağırlaşıyorsunuz. Ama adamlar mesela atak çıkarken nasıl mesela hızlı gelebiliyor. İşte buna biz leg futbol diyoruz arkadaşlar. Leg yapan rakipler diyoruz. Maalesef bugün değil. Bu ta yıllardır var ve bu rakipler maalesef bir şekilde leg futbola artık alışmışlar arkadaşlar. Leg yapmadan yapamıyorlar yani, öyle söyleyeyim. Adamların çünkü tek dayanağı leg arkadaşlar. Leg olmazsa adamlar oynamayı bilmiyor zaten. Mesela zeka yok. Oynamayı bilmediği için de mecbur leg yapıyor arkadaşlar. Maalesef böyle bir oyun haline gelmiş leg futbol. Mesela adamı tek kale yaptım. Ama mesela sonda mesela içeri pas attım, şut atmadı. Niye? Çünkü adam leg yapıyor orada. Bir şekilde sizi engelliyor arkadaşlar. Adamlar leg yaparak engelliyor, evet. Maalesef oyunun geldiği durum bu. Yapacak bir şey yok. Leg futbol oynamaya devam edeceğiz arkadaşlar. İfşalamaya devam edeceğiz. Yapacak bir şey yok. Leg futbol oynamaya devam edeceğiz arkadaşlar. İfşalamaya devam edeceğiz. Kanalımızı büyütmeye devam edeceğiz. Adamlar böyle kastıra. Kancık gibi oynuyorlar böyle. Kancık var yani, böyle kancıkları oluyor böyle. Aynen öyle arkadaşlar. Çünkü hileci ne yapar? Kancıktır yani. Benim gözümde kancık yani. Karı gibi. Karı oyunlar oynuyor. Biz ara pas atıyoruz. Adam mesela koşmuyor. Adam bırakıyor. Adamlar nasıl mesela bize salonun içerisinde jet gibi dönüyor. Bizi ama ağırlaştırdığı için yapışıyor arkasında. Mesela bırakmıyor. Yapışkan hilesi. Öyle bir şey düşünüyor. Şimdi adamla mesela edelim. Mesela aldık. Bizim atalım. Kevin De Bruyne.
He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans
feel
much the same way.
At ileri gitsin.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi, he's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Oh. And he has been fouled there. It's not taken him long.
Adamlar hepsi düz oyuncu mesela. Yani oynamayı bilmeyen düz oyuncular mesela, ama geliyor işte ne yapıyor? Hileyle arkadaşlar üstünlük sağlıyor işte. Aklınca böyle hop neredeyse atacak. Yani adam mesela hiç kımıldamadan vuruyor. Kalecinin elleri yok oluyor arkadaşlar. Ya biz paslar mesela zor çıkıyor. Adama ayağına gelene kadar yarışıyor.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Hop alır. Ya yürürken alıyor.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defense on the other.
Bir kere döndürmüyor bizi. Bak görüyor musun? Hemen kastı. Kastı. Geçmeye bak.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Short changes him with that pass. Messi. And there's the shot! He's got away with one
Tam
there.
masa atacak ya.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
That has been slung wide. He's found a way past. Goes for a shot!
Şuraya.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. He's in plenty of space here. Rashford is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
Adamlara bak.
Nicely weighted
Attığı yere
ball.
bak.
That's a shade
Gidecek
optimistic.
ya. Baksana
But the
Allah
ball
aşkına.
just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Chance for a
Hayret.
shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund!
O da zorlu oldu ha.
Sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
And a chance!
Orta girmiyor yine.
Sticks it away! Again in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray
Bravo.
offside there as well, Peter. He just
Bunlar bu
seemed
kadar
to
karakterli
instinctively
oyuncular
know
arkadaşlar işte.
when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely
Aslan
thrilled to see his
bizi
team
görüyor musun? Nasıl
clicking in
gitmiyor?
every department.
Yani sizin ikinizi
Borussia
engellese
Dortmund
yetiyoruz adama.
have scored 2 quick goals here and
Yapma.
are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Oh, that's nice. Bale did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Kastırma futbol ya. Adamların işleri güçleri kastırma futbol.
It's a poor throw that, picked off
Şu
with
adam mesela bu
relative
adamda
ease.
gram bilmiyor.
Yaya Toure is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Bale. Borussia Dortmund looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first
Kıza bak
45
adam görüyor
minutes.
musun o kaçışı?
Pass is just off target. Odo. And here's Messi. The ball's gone astray. Rijkaard. De Bruyne!
Önünden içinden geçmiyor. Bak adam gitmiyor. Biliyor musun bak adam gitmiyor.
Rashford, who's set up 1 goal so far. Yaya Toure, aimed beyond the defence. And Messi!
Şuraya bak. Ağlıyorsun vuramıyoruz ya.
De Bruyne.
Sırf ağırlık yapa
Not
yapa
much subtlety
adamlar
about
öyle
that
top alıyor
challenge.
işte.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's through. Shoots!
Bu da şans kurup.
And they are pulling clear here. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment.
Şu
What a
adam
lovely
amatörün
moment.
amatörü işte ama
A case now of complete control.
mesela şöyle birinci klasmandakiler birazcık da oynamayı biliyor.
Well, who would have thought it? A
İyi hilenin
huge
dibine
chasm
dibine vuruyor.
between the two
Mesela
teams already, and it might
rakip
grow
aldığım
even
maçlarını
wider
izliyorum
in the
mesela.
second
Böyle
half.
şey kastırıyor mesela. Oyun kasar. Aa niye kastı falan der. Aa falan filan oyun kasıyor der. Ama hile yaptığını söylemez arkadaşlar. İşte orada hile yapıyor arkadaşlar. Anlaşılmasın diye de işte olayı böyle şey yapıyor.
Borussia
Oo,
Dortmund, 3
mesela
goals
PES
to the good
Türkiye,
after a
Çakı.
really
Hepsi alayı
excellent
hileci
first half that's
arkadaşlar.
been intriguing to
Maçtan
watch.
izlerseniz
Plenty of
anlarsınız zaten.
highlights to show you during the break.
İki tarafa da avantaj sağladığı için
We
mesela
are already promptly back underway.
iki tarafta birbirine yapınca bariz üstünlüğü olan
Now it's
kazanıyor
Hazard
işte.
looking for the run. Oh, well played, well played.
Bizdekine bak
Baresi
Messi'ye.
kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Knocks it into space. It's anyone's ball
Ya,
now.
ekrana bak. Tam şut
Now
attı.
this could be a chance. And that was very necessary. Can he get it through? Now it's crossed into the middle.
Tam masa
Keeper's
atacak
dealt
ya.
with that. Can he finish? Has another goal.
Şuraya.
And the
Hafif
keeper has
kastırdığı
shown
görüyor
real
musunuz?
class.
Ya var ya.
He had to be at his very best.
Komedi ya.
Decent
Vallahi
opportunism
komedi.
there, but wasn't able to turn it home in the end.
Konami bu oyunu yaparken
Barcelona
çok
with
şey
their
yapmış
first
acaba
corner.
ya.
The first in the game for either
Uğraşmış
side
mı?
actually.
Yani bu kadar
And
bak
it's
bak bak
Serginho.
kastırmaya bak. Görüyorsunuz yani.
Here comes the cross.
Bunlar işte böyle oyuncular
Last ditch
arkadaşlar.
defending, but that'll do. And now they can
Oynamayı
spring
bilmeyen,
out of
işte
defense.
sadece hileyle oynayan oyuncu topluluğu
That looks a
arkadaşlar.
good ball through.
Might want to be careful there.
Some
Sadece
excellent
hile.
tackling
Başka
here,
hiçbir şey
and that
bildikleri yok
one a
arkadaşlar.
perfect example. It's a pretty
Sizi
loose
böyle
pass.
çıkarmıyor.
De
At
Bruyne.
arabası gider mesela. Hop. Aldın.
And the ball is out of play.
Adamlar kastıra oyun oynuyorlar yani.
Nicely shaped ball.
Oyunun adını bence Efootball diye değiştirse daha çok tutar yani.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And this is Hazard. Big chance!
Efootball şey.
Keeper's got his work
Biz
done.
alsak var ya böyle
Just
bir kere
wondered what
gidemeyiz.
was
Adam
on his
bomboş
mind
mesela
there.
gidebiliyor
Should have put
aldırdı.
his foot right through it.
Ya bu pozisyonu istesem vermez yani. Vursam
It's their
uzaklaştırsam
second
uzaklaştırsam
corner
ama
of the
hani
game.
bazı şeyleri gösteri yapmak istiyorum ki adamlar neler
Borussia
yaptığını görmek
Dortmund
istiyorum.
are looking to go forward now. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, he's bustling through here.
Biliyor musun mesela aldığını gitmem lazım gidemiyoruz.
And it's Bellingham.
Adamlar bizi öyle yakalamasın.
And it's De Bruyne.
Mesela
Hazard. Can he finish?
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now they can clear their lines.
böyle içinden geçe işte adamlar top oynuyor işte legle.
Hazard. Khan claims it without any
Bu adam
fuss.
mesela amatör normalde.
Rashford.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He might be in here. That'll
Yok,
do under the
adam durduğu yerden top
circumstances.
alıyor.
Messi. Messi puts his foot on the gas.
Adam tersi bir ters bir sağ bir sol
Toure
hızdan.
defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's searching through. He's one-on-one.
Görüyor musunuz bak. Adamlar nasıl
That is
yakalıyor.
good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Koundé does well to stand firm and defend it. Oh, that is a nice touch. Tries to pass it through. Oh, played right into his path. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty.
Adamlar sizi böyle nasıl
Borussia
yakalıyor görüyor
Dortmund
musunuz
have
mesela?
themselves a chance from the spot. Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here.
Adam
Could have
mesela
just held a
kastıra
little longer.
oyun oynadı. Kastı futbol ya.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 22.
Barcelona
Adamın
are
hala
making a
umudu var
change
çünkü
now.
yaptığı için herhalde 4-0'dan bir
Things
dönem
looking
yani.
so easy, almost too easy
Number
here.
19. Messi. Coming on the field. Number 13. Raul.
Yaya Toure.
Number 15.
Raul does well to get it back.
Number 14.
Tries to thread one through. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. Now, this is interesting.
Adam
He
alıyor
has
düz,
already had his
gidiyor,
name
sağ
taken
yapıyor,
once.
sol yapıyor, geçiyor.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Decent chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neymar. Great vision for Bale. That pass isn't the best. Raul. Rijkaard. And it's Bernardo Silva. He came in hard, very hard. Tries to play it through. And this is Neymar. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And no, he's seen through all of that. Out to the left it goes. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Messi! Oh, terrific save. Now it's Hazard. Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Koundé gets over and intercepts. Bale is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. That's a little off target. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And we're done. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
And it's Rashford. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. And this is Messi. Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Borussia Dortmund have themselves a chance from the spot. So this the chance to fire his team in front. And he's buried it, 1-0. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
Peru finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Rashford, lovely bit of skill. Van Basten. De Bruyne. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there. And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner. They're first. Peru are looking to go forward now. And this is Neymar. Neymar unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Koundé gets over and intercepts. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Van Basten, and it's been played through. Decent chance!
Rashford really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And here's Van Basten. Rice. Borussia Dortmund are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. Tries to pass it through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Priol, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Defending was strong and firm. Rashford is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And he's away. Neymar! He's scored! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rijkaard spots it and intercepts. He's got plenty of space out wide here, and he's in on, and the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
It's their second corner of the game, and it's been taken short. He's had a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood, and he executed so smoothly.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
A case now of complete control.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And the shot! They've done it! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Borussia Dortmund are having a ball here.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now, can they get him away? Now it's Haaland. Oh, he's found support out wide. Neymar climbs up big! No mistake! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and made it perfectly.
They're still trying to make a game of this. He's found a way through. It's a threatening ball. Chance! It's there! It is no contest. It is a landslide. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Borussia Dortmund are at the... And there's the end of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Borussia Dortmund are looking as solid as I've seen for some time. All departments are working strongly, and this can do their confidence a whole power of good.
Borussia Dortmund utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And it's Neymar. Puyol does really well to win the ball there. Tries to play it through. Hazard. And this is Hazard. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Well read, nice interception. Neymar. Adams. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi on a hat-trick. What do you think that'll mean to him, Jim?
Well, I think it'll mean a huge amount to him, the way he's been playing.
Takes a shot! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against Borussia
And few
Dortmund.
venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. So that's got things underway. It does seem to be a 4-3-3, Jim.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change.
Haaland! Goal! Manchester United! And the game springs instantly to life.
That's the perfect confidence boost they needed. Brilliant.
Was there ever any doubt?
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
So, a breakthrough already. That is a little undercooked. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Yaya Toure. Bale. Tries to play it through. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Haaland. Distributed tidily. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Van Basten. Neymar. And that's a dangerous... And the shots! They've done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things.
And Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And here's Rashford. Bale.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's been played through. Well read, nice interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. João Pedro. Played down the flank. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's managed to gift it back. Rijkaard. Neymar. Manchester United trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. And it's Neymar. Looking tidy in possession here. Rashford is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Scholes. That is a great pick out. He's free, he has got space. Goes for a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good ball. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And it's Van Basten. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Messi. Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's a key interception. That has been slung wide. Looking for options for movement. He's pitched on, surely! Loose ball. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Manchester United certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Now it's Van Basten. Yaya Toure. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Marquinhos. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. Koundé into the channel, threads one in, knocks it into space, and that pass just didn't quite work.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Haaland. Odo is looking to influence the game from out wide. Played back in. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And a quick reminder
Some
today,
first half
everybody,
thoughts?
to make sure
Borussia
to put any
Dortmund
litter in
really
the
showed
bins
some
provided.
resolve in
Thank
that
you for
first
your
half, Peter,
cooperation.
after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. Borussia Dortmund get the ball rolling for the second period. Scholes. That is ended up in no man's land. Van Basten touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
Now the cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. That's a lovely, neat pass. And it's Messi. And here's Van Basten. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Calafiori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Van Basten might well be in for a mouthful from his boss if his teammates don't get there first.
Bale. Neymar, who set up one goal. It's Neymar! It's loose now and they want to get it back. João Pedro. And here's Rashford. Now, he's got space here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Marquinhos, always a very imposing presence at the back. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague, and they look worried. That comes as a mighty relief. João Pedro.
The attendance for this match
Oh, it's
was
Van Basten.
72,306.
Changes him with that pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Yaya Toure. Here's a perfect combination of brain and... Scores! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first.
Number 10, Scholes. Number 19, Mohamed Salah.
And it's been taken short. Palmer.
Number 18,
Palmer! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Manchester United get themselves into the lead. Marquinhos. Now that looks a decent ball. Yaya Toure. Tevez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
The less said about that pass, the better. He's tried one! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Odo. Yaya Toure.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Neymar. And now they can clear their lines. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Neymar.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is...
Oh no, this does not look good.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's had it taken off him. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's João Pedro. That's a good run down the left. Throw it. And that has been clubbed away. Neymar goes steaming forward. And it's slung out wide. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Five minutes left on the clock. Messi. And here's Van Basten. Looking to play him in. Shoots! Toure can get it clear. Cantona, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Oh, well measured. Palmer, he's got away, he's having a shot! It's a goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal.
That's at the end. Well, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but undone by an opponent who simply did a better
Team was trying to achieve.